Yeah, looks like they back for a fifth season, man.
Who that?
Sports Roundtable.
Who?
SRT Crew.
Whoa.
SRT, they got that realness flowing in they DNA. Damn you lame if you ain't tuned to SRT today. HO got that payload when he say so, what you betting on? Don't get mad at me on fantasy, break up Kyrie LeBron. I be smooth as sports superhero Hancock in the mix. Deal with roll tide forever, real talk, you know who he gon' pick. See where I be with SRT, behind the glass, that G-Money. They win it strong, I never lose, 6-man elite, that's J Smooth.
All you other sports radio shows is fake news. Believe that. Turn up your radios, cause it's time for SRT Radio. Yeah.
What up? It's Sports Roundtable, and we're live from our virtual studio, overlooking the digital world, the social media world, as the streaming world, as they call it, as we're about to take you on another journey of this Sports Roundtable experience. I am your humble host, HO from Bankhead, and I got my usual suspects in the building with me. To the right this time, I got my main man who is going to accompany us to the Big Easy one day soon. I got Coach. What's going on, Coach?
What's happening?
That was a chucker, huh?
Yeah, I see the jokes.
Before the end of the month. You said
The
before
jokes
the
are
end of the
flying
month.
early.
So
yeah, I see the joke flying
close
early,
to
but
the
that's
end of
okay.
no, that's the reality. We was talking about going Saturday between 2 and 3.
What Saturday?
This Saturday.
Okay.
I'm just
Asa
throwing it out
can't
there.
come. Asa working, he can't come.
Asa said he good. He gonna love to see you eat them beignets and see your face.
Yeah, Asa laughing a little too much. That means he wait a minute. But Hancock gotta work, right?
He'll be off by then.
Oh no.
I mean, to get free food, I'm sure he'll skateboard down there. Yeah, so we trying to set it up, man. This Saturday, next Saturday, whichever works for you. You're just trying to make sure you get the experience that you need.
Yeah. Next Saturday be better.
You think so? Next Saturday be better?
Yes, sir.
Payday
Payday for some, just another day for others.
Okay, well, we can set it up for next Saturday for sure. And I invite some of the tenants out there if they want to join in and meet the crew.
Yeah.
I'm sure Dez won't mind going.
Got him on record now, HO.
Yeah, got him on record now.
This tape can be destroyed at any time. Now, you think you can hold on to it now? I've destroyed tapes before now. Don't know what happened.
All right, well, that'll work. Man, listen, we got a great show for you. I just pulled up my notes here. We got we're gonna talk WNBA as well too. So we go WNBA. They had an All-Star weekend, and my first question is the WNBA game underrated as you watch the All-Star weekend? And I mean underrated as the talent that we see that we don't see, or the talent that we saw that we haven't been paying attention to. All right, let's see what they say. I would love, but I can't make it next Saturday. Oh, okay.
Y'all, we got to move back another Saturday.
No, long as you in Hancock Square, we good.
What about this Saturday, Dez?
But I'll wait for him to respond. This Saturday be good for me too, especially since y'all on hiatus, Coach.
Yeah. Let's see what Dez got to say. Asa, you can't make it this Saturday, can you?
I'm all in.
God. Yeah, I tried. He said he got some wiggle room, so we'll do it this Saturday.
All right, so I'm gonna get Hancock on the line and see what he say about this Saturday.
Yeah, Hancock can't make it. Hancock gonna have an unfortunate work-related incident, so I'm gonna call somebody and tell him y'all need to let him work on a project, please, if you don't mind.
Yeah, I'm sure he go get them voodoo wings and them. Oh, he don't eat meat no more, so he got to eat some shrimp.
Not the voodoo wings.
Yeah. Hancock done got rid of the meat. The voodoo wings pretty tasty. Coach, you'll like them.
Voodoo wings.
So we got some hot news, man. We're gonna talk about WNBA. We're gonna talk about the summer league just ended. Charlotte Hornets grabbed the summer league championship.
Knipple.
And
that's a Duke boy, ain't it?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Yes, Knippy.
Big Coach Moonwalk. I meant to have 32 up. I don't know how I get 31 up. Oh, there go 32 right there. All right, there we go. The best NFL. Oh no, NBA offseason move. I'm sorry. I meant to say the best NBA offseason moves. And Dame is going back to Portland.
Yep.
And college football power ranking came out. 3 SEC schools, 3 Big Ten schools, and Notre Dame in the top 7.
Oh Lord, the posturing already.
Which one is undeserving and which one is deserving? So let's get to the WNBA first. WNBA All-Star Weekend, Coach. We had some talented displays, a lot of points scored, but not a lot of defense. Sabrina Ionescu can really shoot the basketball. Your thoughts on the All-Star Weekend for the WNBA?
Well, I hate that Clark didn't make it, because that'd have been another one for the shootouts and everything. It'd have been for her and Sabali. Satu Sabali, neither one of them made it because of injury. And Ryan Howard, same thing for her. She couldn't play. I wish they had a full house. But I didn't know that they were going to turn it into just a shootout. I thought that they might play a little defense, but that was optional. And they just went and started firing away from that 4-point circle they put out there. And they just, everybody said, let me get a piece of that. And my MVP, Nafisa Karia, she was bombing away from that circle. Nescu was bombing away. Paige Beckers hit a couple. They just said, hey, we're going to take advantage of the layup drills and the fancy pass. And then you got old Skylar Diggins with a triple-double.
Yeah.
And showing out. And in the end, the MVP was Nafisa Karia at 36. Somebody said they should have given it to Skylar Diggins. I said, no, give it to my girl. Nafisa Karia. Good looking self, but we're not gonna talk about that anyway. She got the MVP, and so they had a good time. The so-called stud buds had their party. They were just having a ball. Everybody falling in love with them. They podcast and everything. And Elle Duncan in her speaking had the line of the day.
Way to D.
A couple of times. when she said the first half of the WNBA All-Star game was like a girl's trip to the Cancun. No D.
No D.
No, yeah. Ooh, yeah. You going on punishment for saying stuff like that. I'm like, wow, they let you get away with that?
I'll say A-Town down, baby. She said
that sounds like an Atlanta. That sounds like she's from Atlanta from the show.
I was like, oh shucks. I said, am I the only one who caught that? And it seemed like everybody talking about it. Like, wow, yeah, went to got a little sneak that one in there, and those three ladies, boy, they represent now. I give them credit. They represent on for the All-Star game. But yeah, they look pretty good. And like I said, it turned into a shooting contest. I can outshoot you. Let me shoot. Yeah. They didn't play no defense, so it was what it was.
All right, Ace. So what's your thoughts on it? Are we slipping?
Nah. I mean, Coach, we give it up to Coach. Coach covered it all. Basketball has a problem. So, well, your first question, kind of part question, HO was about, what kind of basketball are we watching from the WNBA? It's a different brand. It's a more pure brand of basketball. Probably the kind of basketball that Coach coached in his coaching days. As far as setting solid screens, hitting the back screens, pick and rolls. Just more fundamental type of game. And and every so many years they get certain people who have some flair that can add to the game, and then they have some years where it kind of levels out and there is no flair. They're in that era now where they have some players that have the flair that people kind of want to watch, have the personality, and they just got to make sure they maximize on that. And they got another graduating class coming in next year that's going to be able to do the same thing. But as far as an All-Star, I was just sitting here thinking how to make the All-Star better for the NBA and the WNBA. I don't know. Maybe they gotta, since players don't want to play physical in the All-Star, and basketball is one of those sports that kind of allow you not to play physical. Maybe they got to start setting some rules, per period, that you got to play 15% of this period has to be played like a regular game. I don't know how to, in order to enforce them to be more competitive, because the coaches thing, all they doing is coming out there and playing matador defense and shooting from the 4-point circle. So that's not very exciting. So they're going to have to, I think, maybe have to implement some rules to the game, just the All-Star game, to make it more competitive. And so I was just sitting here just thinking or whatever, maybe, have it in there. If you don't run 20% of your set plays, or you don't have 20% of your set plays for a quarter or for a half or whatever, there's some point deductions going into the next period, something to make coaches and make the players be a little bit more competitive. But outside of that, yeah, All-Star weekend for the NBA and WNBA is pretty much a snooze fest. For the All-Star game, the other activities, you kind of watch. But to Coach's point, this year, too many of the good players were injured to kind of enjoy the 3-point shots and the skills and all that, because the people you want to see were unfortunately injured this year.
Could we see the 4-point shot go into the NBA or the NBA during the regular game, though?
Hopefully not. Just move the line back, make the 3-point shot harder, but don't be adding a 4-point shot.
Beat the kid.
Coach, your thoughts on the 4-point shot being implemented?
Nope, leave it alone. Don't mess with it. No, it's already bad enough they're shooting threes all day. But the 4-point now, let it go.
I'm with you, Cole. I say just move the 3-point line back.
It's like adding 2 extra points for a touchdown longer than 50 yards in football, right?
And something like that.
Yeah, or what they trying to do in baseball, talking about going to a home runoff instead of extra innings. Just no. We traditional over here, HO. We traditional.
I see. All right, college football rankings, power rankings came out. Texas, Georgia, Alabama, Ohio State, Oregon. Man, who was the third? Who was that? Penn State, then Notre Dame.
Oh gosh.
So those were the top 7 in the power ranking. Power index. That's the ranking plus the strength of where they think they will rank. So with that being said, there's no ACC team in the top 7. I think Miami comes in at 9. And that's as far as we got. Now, my question is, we talked last week about do we need to move the playoffs in a different way? But now that the preseason ranking out, and Asa has been a proponent of, the rankings shouldn't even matter at this particular point.
Correct. I have not moved off of that.
So now with this being said, is this just going to be a Big Ten SEC Final Four going into this year's football playoffs? Do you see that being the case?
Yeah, it's going into everything you said. Everything you said last week, HO, about you do this, though they do this so that we can have something to talk about and kind of have something to measure off going into the first week.
Mm-hmm. Hold on, Dez got a suggestion. Award points for steals and block shots and money for the winning quarter. Okay.
All right. Incentivize doing the game. I'm all with it. They betting anyway, especially in the NBA. They already betting. They're already doing prop bets, so you might as well go ahead.
Just going on in, right?
Hey, Dez, go ahead and write that up, Dez, and get that notarized so we can get 2% from the league when they implement that. Okay.
All right, Coach, your thoughts on the 3 SEC and the 3 Big Ten? Is it going to be Final Four for the Big Ten and the SEC?
In Georgia might not have enough players. They got another one arrested the other day. That seemed to be letting you know that's the start of college football when you get a Georgia player arrested. So that's letting you know time to kick off football and get one in jail, going to jail for something. Somebody made the call to Kirby at 3 a.m. Kirby said, "Who is it?" "It's your left tackle." "All right, I got the money. Let him out. We'll be all right now." If it was third strings, long snapper, keep him in there till tomorrow. We'll get him some later on. But since it's one of his starters, he made the call. Get him out, let him out of jail.
Made the call.
And I get the money from him. So, but Texas. First of all, I'm gonna knock them out one by one. Texas is always up there, but they don't manage to finish. Even though this might be the year where they so in love with Arch Manning this, Arch Manning that. We'll see.
This is not a Texas team. This is an Arch Manning campaign. Let's be real.
Yeah. Trying to get
it's an Arch Manning campaign, and New Orleans is already saying we're trying to go 0-18 so we can get that first pick to get them. Everybody in New Orleans is retiring. Kind of find that odd.
ain't no lottery. If you lose, you're in last place. You first pick. So yeah, New Orleans tanking. You're definitely tanking. Get Arch Manning. Let's see. Ohio State don't know who their quarterback is. They got a 3-way split. They don't know who their quarterback gonna be, so they might be in trouble. Alabama Kevin DeBoer said this the year for Alabama. He said he's gonna right all the wrongs from last year. He said he got all those starters returning. He got a new quarterback that knows the system, so he's gonna be ready. Oregon is gonna fall this year. I don't think they're gonna be as good as advertised. Penn State, I wouldn't put money on Penn State if somebody gave it to me and they were playing in my living room. Because James Franklin will fold up like nice crisp sheets in a hotel room. You can get him. He will not be anywhere. He'll win 10 games. Everybody will clap their hands. James is really playing great ball. Penn State is on top of him. Then Drew Allen get out there, throw 25 interceptions, and then they'll be out of it again. So, that'll be the end of them. So they won't be around. Somebody out of nowhere gonna come. Why are they ranking Miami? Carson Beck is not that good. And they lost starting wide receivers, best starting quarterback. They're not gonna be that good. Miami's gonna be them falling out by mid September. So who gonna win the national championship? Right now, if I had to pick somebody, I'd go with Alabama because Alabama seems like they got the most of the players come back except for the quarterback. They still got that young boy out there running routes around everybody, Robinson. So I say Alabama could be the one. Texas to be continued because if Arch Manning get out there, they get out there and throw 5 interceptions, they're gonna be crying. Who the backup? And it's just one team, H.O., that I hope loses every game. One team. Can you guess who it is? Just give it a nice thought and say who it is. One team, SEC team.
Who gonna lose just one game?
No, who I want to lose every game.
Your home state.
Ole Miss.
Well, I have nothing to say about Ole Miss that's gonna be positive. So no, it ain't them.
No, I don't know.
Just one guess. I give you one guess and then we'll stop. Ace are gone.
Mississippi State.
Nope. LSU.
That's right. Yeah.
With overrated Brian Kelly. I hope they lose every game. All that hype they putting on them. I hope they throw a pitch a blank. They gonna win some, but I hope they don't. Cowards.
Yeah, that's right. LSU. You're not an LSU fan. You're not a coach. You're not a Brian Kelly fan.
Not anywhere. Not at all.
Yeah,
They give him too much credit. He ain't done nothing. He didn't do nothing in Notre Dame. He didn't do nothing anywhere else. So they're giving him plenty of credit. I don't give him nothing.
Is it too early for a bust award for the Braves this? Yeah, I guess
it's just a matter of time with them guys.
Right, so I'll be patient because I keep scrolling through. Keep scrolling through social media, and every time I scroll, I see something I don't like.
Oh Lord, that's just a tragedy. What they doing to the game of baseball is a tragedy.
I agree. All right, Coach. Let's you move on to Ace to get back to the best NBA offseason move. What team you think made the best offseason move?
Ooh. I go with I guess I can go with I said Denver because they did what they should have. If they had done this last year, they probably would have been better off and probably won. That had a bench. So they upped their bench with some players and tried to get it back to where it was when they won the championship. I like what they did. I know everybody wants to say like either the Lakers or the Clippers, but the Clippers ain't do nothing but get the set of cocoon with all them old men in there. I'm like, good Lord, y'all just grabbing anything that's been playing for 10 plus years and saying, come on. we gonna do this thing. And all them gray beards on the Clippers, they gonna fill that place up and they gonna lose. And then everybody love Marcus Smart for the Lakers. I don't. Lakers not gonna win anything. They gonna look good. Everybody gonna clap their hand. Then after a while, they gonna blame LeBron, and then they gonna fade into black, and that's gonna be it for them. But yeah, I go to Nuggets. It's somebody I'm thinking about, and I just can't. But the Mavericks gonna be pretty good. Of course, they got what's that boy? They got the kid. What's the kid name that just came there? He just joined the team.
He just got drafted?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Cooper Flag?
That's his name. Cooper Flag. Flag. That's him. He got drafted. He's gonna help him out. He went out with a bang, scoring 30-something his last game, and they said we're gonna shut it down. I'm like, wow. So
yeah. I agree. All right, Asa, our best offseason move for the NBA.
What team? Hawks.
Okay. I see
listen. Go ahead. He got me at the bar. Ordering a bourbon neat with a cigar. So I got to sit around and enjoy it while I'm watching. I mean, just everything that I'm going to keep it close to home. Everything that they've done from the draft, from the deal within the draft, from, the trade.
I'll be right back.
Picking up, picking up Porzingis. Granted, I know people talking about, how many games he's going to play or injury prone, but picking up Porzingis, picking up, I think it was Luke Kennard, picking up Daniels. I think it's Daniels from Minnesota. Walker from Minnesota. Just and then on that deal that they made with New Orleans, don't want to see nobody get hurt, but Queen got hurt. He hurt his wrist. So you know what I mean? So you miss it's like seems like everything the basketball gods are looking at Atlanta seem to me right now. So you just gotta hope Quinn and Trae Young can put it together, which then if they have a decent season this year, a playoff season, not a play-in, but a playoff season, then you can justify paying Trae. And if you don't have a good season, you can still trade Trae, and you got a lottery pick for next year. You see what I'm saying? So it's like it's a win. They're in a win-win type situation. So I don't know if you can say that for about too many other teams.
Now they say Trae is locked in because he turned opportunity to go out overseas because he signed with Jordan
with Jordan Brand, right? Yeah, he didn't go out there for that grease or whatever he had over there.
He didn't go out there. He stayed in Las Vegas to support a teammate. So they say Trae locked in. So right now that sounds like full steam ahead for Trae and the Hawks.
H.O., this the year, right? This the year the Hawks can be the Indiana Pacers of last year. Now, emphasis on could, or underline on could, or parentheses around could. I'm not saying that's what they're going to be. I'm just saying it's been a long time since we've had this kind of conversation about the Hawks and had it with some true and have the conversation and it be believable. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Now, are we missing how to coach the players that we have, or are we missing the players? What's the missing ingredient here?
I I don't know. We missing the coach. I think Snyder's a good coach, and people forget he didn't have that much talent in Utah for several years, but they always seem to be a 4 or 5 seed in the West, and you would have assumed the West has been the dominant conference over the last 10 seasons, right? From top to bottom. I think Atlanta. This might be a shot at Trey. Take it as it is. I think Atlanta is missing that true superstar. But we've never had, since Dominique, we've never had a true superstar. We've had good teams, but we've never had a true superstar.
I guess that's a shot at Joe Johnson then, huh?
He a star. I say a superstar. Take it how you want it.
You right. You're right. Can't argue with you there, Coach.
And if he was a superstar, he was a superstar. They wouldn't have traded him.
Coach, you got anything to add to the Hawks talk?
How you not gonna count John Concat? I mean, they spent a lot of money for him, and he was on point
with his 9.99. He was doing Draymond numbers before Draymond, right?
I mean, you just can't not have the value of what he did. But hey, it's okay. So the Hawks are the little engine that could, but who just get they like I don't know, the tortoise in the hare get to the finish line and can't get all the way there. They just need one player and no superstar, like you said it right. No superstar wants to come here. You know,
I can't figure out.
Look at that, Coach. Look at that, Coach.
Not starving Marvin. you close, Dez. I was about to give him some props, but I said no, not Marvin. Marvin needs some counseling. So they spent that money on him. That was one of the most criminal activities because he played good as a 6-man in the championship game. I'm like, God, dog. Y'all threw that thing away and had Chris Paul sitting right there as your point guard.
That's what makes it so That's what make it so egregious, Coach. You already had 6 forwards, small or power, however you want to put them at, and you needed a point guard, and you drafted another forward.
So let's go back to that draft. Would you have picked Darren Williams or Chris Paul? Now, knowing what you know now, which one would you have picked?
I think at that time, most people, if they being honest, would have probably said Darren Williams, and the other folks, if they had said Chris Paul, because he was right up the street at Wake Forest. But I think I might have picked. I think because of the way the team was already set up, I probably would have picked Williams.
Mm-hmm. Coach, who you would have got?
I'd take Chris Paul because back in those days, they liked the people that played 4 years in college. And when it wasn't a lot of early people leaving, they really liked the 4-year players. So I would have gone with Chris Paul because, like they say, you had forwards. You need somebody to guide that ship, and Chris Paul has been right up their alley. But we know our history does, and they end up getting what they did. So hey,
I think I would have went Williams because he was a bigger guard than Chris. Hancock always say, "Big good beat look good all day." So I don't think. Let me see. They had Joe, Josh, Al. Did they have Corver then? Corver was on the team back then?
No, Corver wasn't there.
No.
So you'd have had a Darren Williams with a Joe Johnson in the backcourt then, right?
Eventually, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, Chris Paul and a Joe Johnson.
I think I would have liked that Williams and Joe Johnson backcourt better than Johnson and Chris Paul.
Yeah, that would have been for sure. All right, speaking of home, Dame Lillard goes home to Portland, signs a Coach, was it 2-year deal, 3-year deal?
2 year.
To go back home to Portland. Now, some say that this was already orchestrated when he got hurt. If you look at the team that he's going to be with now, much better team than the team that he left. So if he comes back healthy
and a better coach
at the end of the year, going into the and a better coach, yeah. So how do you think Portland would fare if once Dame gets healthy and with the team that they've already assembled? How do you think Portland looks then? Or does he help them?
Still a strong playing team, not a playoff team.
Or does he block or does he block Scoot Henderson's progression?
Nah, because he ain't coming back till way after All-Star. So I think he plays his way back into starting role. So I don't think he will block any of them young boys' development.
Shaedon Sharpe is one of the guys that's going off right now.
Yeah,
I think this is also just the behind the scenes. He gonna be better off. He's better there to school them young boys about being a professional and an NBA player and all that kind of stuff. I think this is better for them. That some things won't ever show up on the scorecard.
Was this a let's come to amends type signing for both parties?
I think he wanted to go home, and he could go home knowing that he has his money and he has his money in hand because Milwaukee is paying him. So what is Portland giving him? The veterans minimum?
No, they giving him a pretty decent amount of money. Let me pull it up real quick.
Oh, my turn?
Yeah, go ahead, Coach.
Oh, I'm sorry. I see where CJ McCollum is trying to get back to Portland and play with his old boy Dame, and said he's going to go back. If it's possible, they can work trade out somewhere to get him back to Portland. Yeah. I said,
so 3 years, $42 million.
Jesus. Well, that changes.
That ain't no chump change.
That changes. That ain't no chump change. You already got the 20-some-odd million you're getting from Milwaukee, 21 every year for the next 3 or 4 years. Then no. He gonna have to stunt somebody's growth, coach, because you got to be on that court as soon as the doctor says you are ready to go. If I'm giving you that kind of money.
Yep. I'll put him back out there and say, "Hey, we need you."
That changes things now.
Oh hell yeah! I thought he was giving him a little bit of chump change, not chump change, but I ain't think they signed him to especially coming off of
was this Was this a means like, okay, let's have a kumbaya moment, and since we drafted you and you started here, and we held you here without really putting people behind you, let's say I'm sorry and let us give you this money, let you finish your career here. Could that have been the case?
I think he would have finished his career there if they had, like I said, if they had just offered him the league minimum or whatever. I don't think they needed to offer him that much. I think he would have went back there anyway. No, I'm not saying he should turn that money down. Get all you can get, but I feel like Portland was bidding against themselves. Maybe LA or Golden State or somebody like that out west, Sacramento would have had to pay him that kind of money, but I don't think Portland would have needed to go that far, especially when you already know you had Milwaukee fitting the bill on some of the money as well. So, but he back home. He'll finish his career like I can't think of his name. Reggie Miller. At least Reggie made it to a finals. But you know, he'll forever be known a Portland Blazer guy. And 10 years from now, he can be able to go to the game and get standing ovations and all that kind of stuff.
Coach, what did you want to say? I see you coughing back there in the back.
I had some stuff stuck in my throat and drinking. No, it is a sentimental thing. Go back home, retire at home. You ain't got much time left. You got a couple of years. They're going to pay you them years. You're going to retire. You're going to be beloved. And it's amazing that people are not looking at him like you're looking at some of these guys like Barkley and them and saying, yeah, he good, but he couldn't even win a title. They actually celebrating and saying that's a good thing to do. Go home, be with your kids, and they're not pushing him to win no title because he's not going to win one in Portland. Barring they bring back Maurice Lucas and all them guys. He's not winning a title in Portland. You know, it ain't going to happen.
They need multiple injuries to happen in the West for them to have a chance. We need to. The baller of the offseason needs to be his agent because he got him paid in Milwaukee and then he turned around and got him paid in Portland in the same offseason.
I agree.
Yep.
That's my baller of the week. I'm about to.
You gonna have me look up his agent? Matter of fact,
I was doing it right now. I literally was doing it.
Go ahead. Because that is something.
Oh, you're a brother too.
Was this orchestrated from Dame in Portland once he went down?
Say that last part again.
Once he went down with the torn Achilles, was this orchestrated behind closed doors for him to get back to Portland?
You could think it was because of I don't know what other reason he would be leaving somebody leaving Giannis and that crew to go back to leave. You know, you got a chance to win a title, but it didn't seem like things were going to jail because he thought Giannis was leaving and Giannis still might leave. So he was saying, hey, I can go retire, I can go back to Portland and finish out my career where I've lived most of my life and I can be around my family. So, and then Doc Rivers is the coach, so that ain't helping. That made a decision easier too.
I was about to say that right there, that whole debacle with firing the coach when you were 30-13, leading the East, and then Doc comes in and barely goes 500 the rest of the season. I mean, and then he didn't want to. I won't say he didn't want to be there, but he didn't want to be there. You know, his heart was on the West Coast, and it became known that he was struggling with the adjustment being in Milwaukee. So, I think it just made it all. If I'm Milwaukee, well, Milwaukee already paid him. If I'm Portland, I just don't see paying him that much when, one, he's not going to be available to me until halfway through the year. And then two, I don't know what he's going to look like. And so basically I won't get a full Damian Lillard until 2027.
Yeah, this Portland way of saying I'm sorry.
Gotta be.
I mean, otherwise, why would you give him $42 million? Was that almost $14 million a year?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
On top of the 21 he's getting from so he getting $35 million a year.
Yeah. For a guy who didn't go to a D1 school.
Yep.
Boy, you talking about coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does his agent his agent definitely need to get the Baller Award.
Oh yeah, I got him up here. I got him up.
What's his agent name?
Aaron Goodwin. Goodwin Sports Management.
Yeah, I know about Aaron. He represents a whole lot of different good players in the NBA.
Well, he got two of the biggest deals running through Damian, and then also DeRozan.
DeRozan, Damian, and I know he got some more.
Yeah, he got 7 clients. But those are the two big ones.
Bless his heart.
Tip my hat to him.
Tip your hat to who?
I tip my hat to him.
Aaron Goodwin. I'm sorry. I said Aaron Gordon.
No, Goodwin. Yeah, Goodwin. Goodwin. Yeah, not,
all right, fellas. Speaking of yeah. All right, it's time for Baller Busters and Boy Stop. How about that? Let's go ahead and get into it since we talked about Aaron Goodwin. Go ahead and drop your Baller Busters and the Boy Stops in the comment section, and we're gonna read them out for you. All right, I'm gonna go first. I'm going with 2. Aaron Goodwin, the Dame Lillard agent. And how can I leave out Con Knipple, MVP of the Summer League? He came to Duke. He was a projected first-round pick, ended up top 5, and got picked number 4. What a career move that he made. Because he was projected early in the season to be late first-round pick. He ended up number 4, getting plenty of playing time in the Summer League and winning Summer League MVP and the championship in the summer. So you got Knipple, LaMelo Ball, and what's the kid out of Alabama?
Dang.
Sears?
No. He got drafted last year. Brandon Miller, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
reminds you of Paul George on how he plays a little bit.
Yeah, so they gonna have a pretty decent squad up there in Charlotte. So those are my two ballers. All right, Coach, go ahead. You next.
My ball is gonna be, of course, T.J. Watt, and signing that big contract. Right now, he's the highest paid non-quarterback in the NFL right now. Even though we know that's gonna be eclipsed, but for right now, he can say he's the highest paid and worth every penny. Because my buster gonna move to the next slide, but I'm gonna give it to T.J. Watt.
All right, Asa, what you got?
I already gave it to you earlier. Aaron Goodwin, yeah, he got his man paid twice.
Yeah,
in the season. Got him bought out for $21 million a year for the next 3 to 4 years from Milwaukee.
So what? Yep. So what if he get 4% of each contract?
I mean, he hit twice. I mean, like I said, you usually get those deals. You got a 2-for-1. You got a BOGO, baby. Buy one, get one free.
Yeah.
BOGO.
All right, let's go. Let's go to the Busters. Buster Award. My Buster this week goes out to the Atlanta Braves. They got 9 runs put on them yesterday in a shutout, and I think they got 9 runs put on them today again.
They did.
And a getaway loss to the San Francisco Giants. And I just don't know what to say about the Braves now. You know what? I do know what I'm gonna say. I'm not going to purposely watch a Braves game for the rest of the season. I'm not turning to the channel to search and look for them. If the TV just happens to already be on the channel, and I just walk in, and then I may watch it then. But I'm not.
Well, you do know that Snedeker is retiring at the end of the year, right? That's why they're not firing him. He's going to retire at the end of the year.
Did he say that?
That's the rumor.
Yeah, I heard he go retire. And
that he's due to retire. He's there.
Walt Weiss will be taking over because they like to hire within.
Yeah, and they should be sellers at the trade deadline, but I don't know, because they're playing so poorly across the board. Probably nobody gonna be buying, so they're gonna wind up being a lot of trades in the offseason. But we won't see this lineup next year for sure.
Yeah, especially with 43 not being there. So good, he retiring. See you later, pimp.
But in his defense, Ho, they squeezed a lot of juice out of this lineup, over the last 6 years. Got him a World Series. So it's about time to go ahead and kind of do a tear down and rebuild.
Yeah, it's about time they do something. All right, Coach, what you got? You're busting.
And Buster easy. Well, one of them I'm gonna give to. One is the St. Louis Cardinals, who actually let the worst team in baseball, the Colorado Rockies, shut them out 6-0. That they first shut out in 221 games. And I'm like, St. Louis, how y'all let that team shut y'all out? They had one in 221 games. But my main buster is Jerry Jones, because Jerry Jones has lost his complete mind. If he ever had one, he done lost it. So doing what he's doing with Parsons and just making a mockery out of that thing, you're going to pay him, so go ahead and pay him.
Yeah, it's pretty sad that maybe he just wanted the headlines. Maybe he just wanted to be talked about like he always do.
I forgot clicks and likes.
Yeah, you know how he do. He'd rather just talk about it for about 3 or 4 weeks and to build up the momentum, and then he'll drop a check.
Yep.
I mean, the story stays the same. Just the picture frame. Let me see how it goes. The frame stays the same, but the picture may change.
Yep.
So there it is. Hey, so you got your Buster?
I wasn't gonna do it. Coach took mine. I was gonna do Jerry Jones. I guess you know what? I got two though. I'll go you know what? Because I don't want to. I was gonna take a shot at the lady at the WNBA, but I'm gonna leave them alone. I don't want to come off and sound like Ryan Clark and all them guys. I'm gonna leave them alone. So I'm gonna go Cincinnati Bengals GM, and you know how you put this crazy language in on a rookie who has not had any issues while at Texas A&M, and you still haven't signed your star edge rusher. So, and the weakest part of your whole team is your defense, and the two players you need to have in the building, you don't have. Your first-round draft pick, edge rusher, and your leading sack, NFL, not just team leading, but NFL pass rusher and sacks. You don't have neither one of them signed. You thought Jerry Jones was bad in Cincinnati, like, well, hold my beer.
Yeah. Well, actually, that was gonna be my boy stop. The Cincinnati front office. Because you hadn't signed Hendrickson, and then you finna force Stewart. Why would you pick a first round pick and put this kind of restrictions on him in his contract? And he can actually sit out this year and get redrafted.
He can sit out, go back to Texas A&M, get the NIL money. He can not go back to school, sit out, and then and it'd be a free for all for anybody to pick him up this year from the draft.
Because he's already practicing with him now.
Yeah. Like, he holds all the power.
Anybody who's a Cincinnati Bengal fan, I know they just in shock right now.
These jokers, these some of these owners, man, they at the point now where no shot at you, coach, no shot at you. But some of these old farts, man, just, you know what I mean, like, what going on with them? Like, oh, y'all in your right mind? This ain't 1980s NFL. These players have a little bit more. That's the whole reason with the NIL that they so scared of. Now these rookies can come in and have a whole lot more leverage.
Yeah. All right, coach, give me your boy stuff.
I'm gonna go with Micah Parsons, because Micah Parsons had the nerve to say out of his mouth he got 3 kids and he got a family to feed. So we need to get this thing straightened out. Micah Parsons, if you don't have any money after all them big contracts you had, something is wrong with you, sir. How you coming and sound like Latrell Sprewell talking about, we got to get this contract. I got 3 kids to feed. Man, if your kids ain't eating steak every night, something is wrong, dude. You don't need no money. You want money. I don't blame you for wanting the money, but you shouldn't use that as no excuse. My kids need to be fed. Man, your kids ain't starved a day in their life since you got that first contract. So don't do that. Just say I want to get this contract over with and get signed. Simple as that. And then we'll move on.
Say the kids out of it, right, coach?
Yeah, leave the kids out of it. They ain't need to be fed. Their daddy can go to any restaurant in the country and get them something to eat. So don't do that. Acting like you broke. If you are, I'm gonna put you on one of my 30 for 30s.
You know how the Cowboys do. They always take up the right before the season. They always seem to get the limelight.
Of course,
So-
they got it. They gotta have the show. Yeah.
All right, so here we go, real quick. Now that we out of the Ballers and Busters, Hard Knocks, Buffalo Bills. Are you tuning in to watch, or you done with Hard Knocks?
I don't never watch the Hard Knocks, so
Coach, what about you? Tuning in to watch Buffalo and Josh Allen?
Sure, I'll watch it. They threaten a member of my family. Sure, I'll watch. I'll be right there. That's the only way I'm gonna watch. I don't care about Hard Knocks. I don't care about that. What to do? They can do whatever. I haven't watched any of them, so you know.
me and you on the same page. But I don't do a lot of reality TV, shows anyway. I don't care even if it is a sport that I like or whatever.
Yeah, Dan said it right. Dallas Cowboys are headline junkies.
That's it. That is it. Please feature us. Goofballs.
All right, man, that's going to end our Baller Busters and Boy Stop. Real quick, while we on this subject, make sure you like and share and click the notification bell on our YouTube channel. It's SRT Sports Talk Radio at 2705 on YouTube. So make sure you like and share and subscribe to the YouTube channel Sports Radio. Make sure you tell a friend, and that'll be all right with us. And while we transition into our roundtable discussion, let's go ahead and give a silent prayer for one of our childhood heroes that has gone and left us, Malcolm Jamal Warner. Amen.
Man,
Yeah, childhood superstar from the Cosby Show and Malcolm and Eddie at 54 years old. Such a young age to do it. So if you're ever on vacation, stay out of the water.
yeah, they said that I guess is from kind of what I read, they're saying his daughter was having some. Guess he might have been trying to save his daughter. Kind of how I took the article that I was reading, and they helped and got her, but couldn't get him in time.
Well, if you go out, that's a good way to go then, huh?
Yep, saving your youngin. Yeah, man, we all grew up watching that hour on a Thursday night from 8 to 9, Cosby in Different World. Was like going to your favorite cousin's house or grandma's house or whoever that older family member that you enjoyed going to and hanging out. That's how that hour was with the Cosbys and different worlds. So
hold on. Y'all hear that, Noah?
yes, sir.
I mean, breaking news. Elijah Arenas suffered a torn meniscus His season is in jeopardy. He signed with USC, coach. So your USC basketball season for Elijah Arenas could be in jeopardy. Breaking news. Source, Chris Haynes.
Okay.
Notice I didn't say they said. I said Chris Haynes is the source.
Okay.
Pretty reliable source. So prayers up for Elijah Arenas. I know he just went through this bad accident, car wreck.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
So, coach, y'all look like y'all got to pivot somewhere, coach.
Who, USC? North Carolina?
USC. Oh, you just
I
root
don't
for
care
them.
about them in basketball. That's right. I don't care about basketball.
Oh,
North
okay.
Carolina basketball. See, when you must understand something. When you from Mississippi, there are not any pro team to root for. So, or any good teams. So you got to step outside the boundaries and find
The
another
Mississippi
team.
Braves.
And they disbanded. They in Rome now.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Rome and Gainesville. Yeah, I think everybody, all they is
Yeah, they got
in the
one
state
in
of Georgia now.
Augusta,
Yeah.
Rome, and Gwinnett.
Gwinnett. Yeah, I said Gainesville, Gwinnett. My bad. Yeah.
Gwinnett. No.
All right, so we gave our shout out to Malcolm Jamal Warner. Anybody else we need to shout out? Oh, coach, I meant to tell you this. I meant to talk about this earlier, but we can talk about it now before we jump into our roundtable discussion. Is Layla Ali says she'll come out of retirement for $15 to $20 million to fight Clarissa Shields. Who's the fool? Who's making the mistake?
Clarissa. Now, $15 million. I'll fight you. I'll fight you.
My hand up in the air too.
We can go at it. I ain't lost that much. I'm 42, but I ain't lost that much. Well, I ain't 42, but if I was 42, and I'm still, and she's still, and Layla's still in good shape, I go at it. Clarissa stand to lose because you let Layla come in there and thump you. Now look at you, Clarissa. Layla got you looking like a fool.
Better question. Who would you put your money on?
It'd be a toss-up. I think Clarissa gonna win. I wouldn't discount Layla that fast because you would figure that somebody, if they were not that interested in fighting, they wouldn't do it. And no matter how much money it was, they wouldn't even take that chance. But Layla said, "Hey, let's go. Let's do it." And I don't think she's just gonna come in there and just beat Layla down now, because like I said, Layla's still in pretty good shape, and she got some size on her. You know, her daddy fought for a long time, so it's in the genes. She come out there and beat Clarissa. Now everybody gonna look at Clarissa like, you let a 42-year-old woman come in there and thump you? Huh.
Now, is she doing it for the money, or is she doing it for the clapback? Is she doing it for the love of the sport?
I'm about to say, this one seems like a little bit of both, maybe more the clapback than anything.
She's trying to show that she ain't no punk.
$15 million, just a little icing on it.
He said 15 to 20 million, so it could go up. It could go up to 20.
So there it is. You know, but the thing about it is, you know, when you call somebody out like that, it's like, oh, it's like that, huh? Oh, okay. So you think you're just gonna just call me in there just so you can just get a reputation off me? No. And I can recover with $15 million or $20 million in my bank account. I can recover. I'll be just fine. without a doubt. Let's go. Put it up.
You can recover. You can recover off that
Sure.
easy, huh?
Sure will. I've eaten solid food after a while.
Yep. Start at the Big Easy Grill. Hallelujah. All right. With that being said, let's go ahead and jump into our roundtable discussion. All right. Our roundtable discussion is going to consist of some NBA talk, free agent talk. We still got to talk about. We talked about Dame. We talked about pretty much all the free agents. So before we even get into anything else, let's get into our question of the day. The question of the day is: name your top 3 NBA players that you would say, how soon we forget. A player that was good, but not much talked about after he finished playing, or no longer in the limelight. And he was really, really good, but we must have forgot how good he was. So give me your top 3 players that has been forgotten about, or how soon have we forgotten? Either one of y'all can go first, unless you want me to go.
I'm putting my
tennis.
I'm putting my 3 together real quick. You probably go ahead. I'm putting my 3 together.
Coach, you want to go? You want me to go?
Go ahead.
Shawn Kemp. Jason White Chocolate Williams.
Not chocolate.
Yeah. And Glenn Robinson.
Big dog.
Yeah. How soon we forget? Them 3 was amazingly awesome. Honorable mention, Joe Dumars. Okay, Dez. Look at Dez coming through. Rod Strickland and Dre.
Petrovic and Chris Jackson.
Yeah, that's a good 3, Dez. He went all guns. That's a good one, though.
Oh, dang it.
Coach,
you took one of mine, Dez. You took one of mine. I got come off of him.
I ain't taking nobody. I ain't saying nothing.
He said Dez.
I said Dez took one of mine.
Okay. Let's see.
I know I got one. I got my 3rd one.
I'm
gonna be all guards too.
All right, I'm gonna go Glenn Rice, Penny Hardaway, and what's this guy name? God, darn it, around to my tongue. Michael Cage, the man with the greatest Jerry curl in history.
I remember Michael Cage was on one of my first NBA video games. He was unstoppable on that drink. It was like Sega first came out.
The Jerry curl juice flying everywhere, baby.
And the ball never slipped out of his hand either.
Never. No, indeed.
Dad said he had to go all guards because it was a big man league when they played.
All right.
All right, Ace, we're waiting on you, buddy.
All right, I got Brandon Roy.
Not Roy.
Penny Hardaway.
There you
And
go. Good one.
and I'm trying to think my man used to play for Golden State before he got his knees hurt.
Mitch
That's
Richmond.
who I was. No, after him. He was on the last good team Golden State had before they drafted Clay and Steph and all them.
Somebody the light skin one.
No, little short, kind of dark skinned cat.
Bobby Jackson.
He had bunnies. He had bunnies. Oh my goodness. That's what I was trying to look up real quick. I don't think he didn't. I had his name at the tip of my tongue. Man, they beat Utah in that 2000 series. Hold on. Matter of fact, I can go to it right now. To their roster.
Coach, you want to add an honorable mention?
Honorable
looking that
mention.
up.
Honorable mention. Stephon Marbury.
Okay, Coach, pull one out. Can I go another honorable mention? Mark Price.
My baby was one.
Not Mark.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mark Price.
Dude, them Cleveland Cavalier. Baron Davis is what I think. Baron Davis.
Okay.
Baron Davis. Okay. So Baron Davis, Penny
Brandon
Hardaway,
Roy, and Brandon Roy.
All right, give me an
My
honorable mention.
My all injury team.
Yeah, no.
That's what held them back. They stayed hurt.
Yeah, give me an honorable mention out of to add to that list you got.
Mark McGuire.
Okay.
Mark
Aguirre, yeah.
Aguirre.
Went from Dallas to Detroit and got them two back to back. They want to give all the credit to Isaiah and rightfully so, but they wasn't getting no point scored until they got Mark there.
All right, since this is a sports show, I just want to remind you guys that one day that Greg Maddux threw a complete game shutout.
87 pitches.
79 pitches.
My bad. I knew it was something like, you know what I mean? Way less than 100.
79 pitches, a complete game shutout, 79 pitches. But this is the kicker. Only 15 balls were thrown. He only threw 15 balls. Will we ever see anything like that again today?
No, these cats can't get past 5 innings now.
No. If you're talking about for the Braves, no indeed.
Well, I mean, it's funny, right? So we've had, like, recently, you had right now you got Paul Skeens, and then you had he's in Texas now, but was with the Mets for the longest, DeGrom. I mean, these guys averaging ERA under 1.5 runs a game, but got losing records. I mean, it's like you out there wasting their arms for 5, 6, 7 years. But I'm still trying to figure out, man. HO, since he on the Braves for a second, you like we got those kind of, for the Braves to have the 4 horsemen of pitchers for 20 some odd years, and somehow only have 1 World Series is.
Well, they should have had that series against Minnesota. They should have had.
Oh yeah, they got robbed on that one. I mean, that game 6 and 7 in the dome up there, and my man pulling people off the base, calling them out. I still want to know where them checks went.
Yeah, I just saw that highlight. And speaking of checks, one of the umpires got fired here recently, gambling for gambling. I can't. The name slips my mind right now.
I can use
But
umpire.
this umpire, the umpire had a perfect score in the World Series 3 years ago, and they said that he had a bank account with one of the guys who plays poker, and they didn't say they don't believe he betted on baseball, but the guy he had an account with did bet on baseball, but they didn't say. They said that he don't think that he affected any of the games that he was betting, but because baseball is trying to stay on this strict line, they went on ahead and fired him anyway. Let me pull
You
up
can't
his
tell
name
me
real quick.
you can't tell me he wasn't. You can't tell me he wasn't getting some inside scoop. Can't tell me. I mean, he might have been betting on the. You can't tell me he wasn't getting some inside scoop. He might have been putting money on the marginal lines, betting on what guys are going to hit for that game. Because I know my boy is the umpire for that night. Strike zone going to be real tight tonight.
Pat Holberg. Yeah, Perk. His name was fired and had his turn. He was found to have shared betting accounts with friends who plays baseball bets. He also deleted messages relating to the investigation. While there's no evidence that Holberg bet on baseball or manipulated the games, the league deemed his actions to be a violation of conduct standards and detrimental to the integrity of baseball.
Wow.
I mean, listen, you got to, right?
Holberg's friend, whom he shared betting accounts with, placed 141 baseball bets between 2021 and 2023. The friend also placed bets from devices inside of Holberg's home. Holberg himself later accessed the accounts using his own device, despite Holberg's claim that he was unaware his friend was betting on baseball. The league emphasized the seriousness of sharing betting accounts. So now you can't share an account with nobody now.
Well, I mean, so listen, that's the same.
Holding true to the rule.
No, that's the same
foul.
excuse. That's foul. That's foul. Ho. That's the same excuse. Shohei Ohtani gave, saying it wasn't me. It was my people that handle my accounts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know the difference though.
So I know.
Show
I mean, I know.
Baseball.
Bring money. I know. Yeah, we don't know this random umpire from nowhere. No, I understand that. I'm just saying, we've heard that excuse before, and it seemed to be okay.
I agree with you on that for sure. Coach, fair foul for the umpire getting fired.
Yeah, all day long. You stupid enough to do that, then you deserve to lose your job. When you can't be that stupid doing kind of stuff like that. If you're not making enough money, then find you a job that makes more money or something. Come on, man. Now you ain't got no job. You don't have a job now. You might have another job that you were doing before umpiring, but still, you cutting your legs off. Come on, man. That's just dumb.
What about what GM just resigned for going to the strip club? Magic City and the Tooties.
NFL, the NFL players.
The NFL. Yeah. The president of the NPA, the National Players Association.
Yeah.
So maybe he should have.
2 people.
Maybe he should have got a boy stop.
Yeah, 2 people gone. He gone, and then the guy right below him resigned this week or at the end of last week as well.
So Magic City get somebody in trouble again.
Well, no, you can't be doing it with my funds though. You can't write it off. You can't spend my money or the strip club and write it off as a right
entertainment client.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Ain't that some?
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
they said Tootie is the largest strip club in the world down in Miami. Is it Miami?
Yeah,
Somewhere in
dog.
Florida.
That's crazy. But hey, you guys, boy, I tell you, you might well go hook up on OnlyFans or something. God dog.
Unless you know you're gonna get that audit, they gonna be like, oh, okay. When the receipt come out, it don't ever say where you at. It says some kind of bank. So you're gonna have to kind of give some reason on where you spent $20-some odd $1,000.
Lord Howell.
You spent that kind of money and don't have
Lord
no
Howell.
pictures. Spend that kind of money, you're supposed to be at a restaurant, be able to have some pictures with the people you meeting with.
Yep. Speaking of
That's funny.
OnlyFans, the news has come out. The news has come out that Shannon Sharp has finally paid the young lady who accused him of his sexual activity, and she's now retired from OnlyFans.
Wouldn't you?
I mean,
She didn't get 50 million though.
She
But it's
got
an
to know.
undisclosed amount, so we can speculate. Yeah.
she got 10% of that. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
Let's say she got at least 10% of that.
Okay, we can say that for sure.
After
But she's
she paid,
retiring from
after she
OnlyFans.
paid a lawyer, she walked away with 10% of that.
Yeah. And Uncle Shay still hadn't got his $100 million deal for his podcast. So, maybe something is there. But just wanted to make sure we get that out. I guess you can come Sports Roundtable and get all of the news and sports entertainment as well.
Yep.
Cubs finally joining in on us as he, I guess when he played his number. Yes, sir. So good deal. Any other sports news we need to talk about?
So you were talking earlier. I probably put this as my baller, but I forgot. You talking about Coach talking about Ali coming.
All prayers and all prayers for Deion Sanders. As say it again.
Oh, I was just saying. I forgot. I probably could have put this as my baller too, but Coach was talking about Ali coming back. Late in her career. We got a tip I had to Venus, 45, beat down them young girls in her first match in about 6-7 years, straight sets.
Venus said, "Where my insurance?"
Did she do the crit walk when she won?
No, she didn't. She 45.
Nah, if I said need.
Well, she having to get through and rest. I need
Coach
to
said,
rest.
nah, she's 45.
You asking a little too much, H.O. Asking a little too much.
She gonna run through that tournament. Watch. She got momentum. She gonna go through that tournament and start beating some folks.
She gonna run through it, Coach.
She gonna beat some folks that don't think she's supposed to win. Was supposed to win. She gonna catch some people slipping if they ain't careful.
Oh, she already called him slipping. You know
No,
that's a bad week. Who you lose to? The old lady.
yeah, she ain't beat but one person. I need her to beat 2 or 3 more and then laugh at them.
Got get beat in straight sets. Yeah.
Yeah, that was yeah, that should have been a baller for sure.
Yeah, like I said, I forgot about it, man. Should have been a baller.
Well, we can go back and give it to her. We can go back and give it to her for sure.
Second oldest at 45 to win a professional singles match.
All right, real quick. Who's the best quarterback in the league right now? NFL.
Ooh.
Going to this season.
Mahomes, until you beat me. And I know Hurts beat him, but Hurts ain't, and you ain't all the way. You good, but you ain't Mahomes. I don't care what I say. Mahomes get running the AFC. So until somebody beat him, I don't care about no. I got an MVP trophy. Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson. Y'all ain't beat Mahomes. And every time when we do our predictions, I ask them, is Mahomes playing? Yeah. Kansas City gonna win. 15-2 last year with no top 10 wide receivers. None.
Does Lamar Jackson need a ring to validate his status as his quarterback?
Yep.
He needs a Super Bowl appearance.
Josh don't have one either now.
He need a. They both, Josh and Lamar, they need a Super Bowl appearance. They don't necessarily need to win one, but they need an appearance. I'll if you ask me today right now, if I was
so you got
if
the
I could
best
pick a quarterback.
What'd you say?
Yeah,
we lost you for. Oh, best quarterback. I hear what Coach saying about Mahomes, but I'm going to go. You know what? Just to be different, just to go off of 1 year. This is 1 year only, from last year to this year. I'm gonna go Jaden Daniels.
Coach, you didn't get the shank, or that's an ink pen.
No. This is a shank. I don't play no ink pens.
Oh,
Need a shank.
Okay. Oh,
Shank
okay.
Hayes for that statement right there.
Well, I said from last year to this year.
He won't be getting it this year because it's scary.
There was only 4 quarterbacks left at the end of last year. Mahomes, Daniels, Hurts, and was it Lamar?
Yep.
So I'm just saying. And the Washington losing last year wasn't because of the offense, because of that stinky old defense they got. Oh. But that's.
I never.
But I'm with you, Des. Resume. That's why I said from this year to last year. I know the resume is not long enough, but
you heard that in a while. Calling somebody defense stinky. God damn. They're funky like a monkey.
Stinky.
All right, best running back going into the season.
Saquon Barkley.
×2.
Okay. Best receiver.
Chase.
I'm gonna go Jeffries then. I mean Jefferson, yeah. Chase got a top 5 quarterback throwing to him. We don't know what's being thrown to him in Minnesota to Jefferson. They just tell him go get it.
All right, since we on football, and since I'm not gonna do best tight end. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do your Mount Rushmore tight ends. Give me your 4.
Right now, all time.
All time.
Oh Lord.
I know, right?
Oh goodness. Yeah. All time.
Yeah, you go first, coach.
I'm trying to think. You got to go way back. Tight ends. That's a.
I'll write that down. Write mine down real quick. I'm gonna get to.
Tony Gonzalez.
Yeah.
Rob Gronkowski.
I got my 4. You'll surprise the people, but I got 4.
Antonio Gates. And that last one's gonna be tough. I was gonna say Jason Witten, but he's a little out off the honorable mention. And I was gonna say Kellen Winslow, but not quite.
Yes.
I'll go with Shannon. You know he drank, so you know he crazy, but I still go with Shannon. That's Gronkowski, Gates, Gonzalez, the 3 G's, and Shannon. Oh, now Zavada, Dave Cass forgot, though. I forgot about him. He was terrorizing the league too.
I just typed mine in the chat.
Tony, Winslow, Shannon, Kelsey. Kelsey slumped this year, so he might not. I don't know. He was too busy involved with Taylor Swift rubbing her booty, so I don't know.
So he admitted it too. He was like, man, he had too much going on last year. He had to. He say he coming back. He coming back with a focus.
Now, what's his name was bad too? Oh, Ozzie Newsome. He was bad too.
Yeah.
What was my man that was out there in San Fran with Joe Montana and Clark?
Jay Rice.
No, Clark. Jay Rice. No, Clark.
Oh,
Clark. Was it Will Clark?
Dwight Clark.
Dwight Clark.
Dwight Clark.
All right, cool. I got
he was
my
a receiver though. He wasn't tight end.
No, he's tight end.
He's tight end.
Was he a tight end?
Okay. But in that West Coast offense, you didn't know who was coming at you. I got Grunk. I got Daddy Winslow. I'm gonna go Dwight Clark. And then there was a toss up. Man, yeah, that Gates is a hard one. Shannon Sharp's a hard one. I think I'm gonna go with Gates though. It's something about he had who was throwing the ball to him? It was
Clark was the receiver. Burt Jones was the tight end.
Dwight Clark
Burt
played
Jones
receiver.
Yeah. Clark played receiver.
No, Clark played tight end in that 80 season with San Fran when they won their first one. He's the one that caught the infamous pass. Dwight Clark was a big wide receiver then.
Yeah, they got wide
Yeah,
receiver.
he was.
You right.
They got him as wide receiver.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just told you that. Y'all better do your homework.
Nah, listen. He's a big wide. He was a big wide receiver even then. I gotta take him off my list. I thought he was a tight end for sure. Well, I'm gonna still stay with Grunt. I'm gonna still stay with Daddy Winslow. Then I'm gonna go Bates and Sharp. Then
Okay, yeah. Clark was a receiver because who can ever forget the time he caught that pass against Atlanta?
I was thinking about the catch that he made. That was called the catch against Dallas. I thought he was a tight end.
Yeah.
No, he was a receiver. He was a big one. but he
Oh,
was
I
a
say,
receiver.
yeah. He was.
That's why I understand why I don't understand why Kyle Pitts can't get it together because he's about just as tall but way more athletic than Dwight Clark.
Now Dallas Clark, you're
Dez
talking
said
about
maybe-
Dez. Dallas Clark played for Indianapolis.
Yeah, he said maybe you were thinking about him.
No. I was thinking about the White Clark for San Francisco. I could have swore I would have lost a lot of money. I could have swore he was a tight end.
Did I get the list to you?
And we want you to lose no money.
But I got my Grunt, Tony, Daddy Winslow, and I'm gonna split. Like I said I'm gonna split Sharp and Bates. Shannon had
Sharp and Bates.
for half his career he had Elway throwing to him, but when he got to Baltimore, he ain't who he had throwing to him.
Hey, next week, what we're gonna do? We're gonna do a how soon we forget in football. We're gonna do a how soon we forget in football. Yeah, you're right, Dez. I agree. And the White Clark was on a team that was very, very competitive as well. So
but he stood out though.
So he
was. Yeah, the White Clark was playing with Rice and with who was on the other side?
John Taylor.
Yeah, shoot. And he was holding his own. That's another reason why we probably swore he was a tight end, because we know he wasn't no wide receiver with the speed that them other two had.
Jerry Rice didn't have no speed now.
Quicker feet. How about that?
Yeah, he had some lateral movement.
And then Bates. Bates had a decent guy throwing to him, Phillip Rivers, but it wasn't like
All right, there you go, Coach.
Oh yeah, Dickler was a bad dude. I ain't gonna lie. You right, Dickler was tough.
Ain't none of us. Well, Coach might have saw him, but three of us ain't seen him. I know for sure. It was right there, Coach.
Yeah,
I couldn't help myself on that one, Coach. I couldn't help myself. I couldn't help myself on that one.
You know what time it is. We're done with our roundtable discussion. You already know what time it is.
Yes.
Coach, let them know what time it is, Coach.
It's time for the SRT fun bag in the house, in the house, in the house.
Yes, SRT fun bag is in the building.
It's gonna hurt too. It's gonna hurt.
All right, here we go. SRT fun bag. Let me close out my music. and get to going. I see everybody jumping in as the fun bag is coming along.
Yes, indeed.
I see the viewership done jumped up. So here we go. First question. What was the number one rule in your parents' house as a kid?
Oh shoot. Be in for the street lights come on. Yes, sir. You ain't in by the time the street lights come on. Could be painful. Could be some hardware.
Shoot, mine was no in and out. Either you in or you out.
No in and out. Okay, no in and out. Mine was whatever you mess up, you clean up, especially the dishes. If you mess it up, you got to clean it up.
That's right.
Coach, what was yours again?
Yeah, me in the house before the street lights come on. When that flickering starts, you better take off. Wherever you are, you better run. Yeah, I mean, and she wasn't talking about at the door. No, you got to be inside, sitting down somewhere or somewhere where she can see you.
Yeah.
They'll try to pick it. No.
None of that, huh?
Nope.
Ace ain't ducking his SRT fun bag, is?
No, Asa didn't feed his hamster.
Oh, that's what it is. Okay.
Right on that wheel. That hamster,
all right, second question. Name a place that's now closed and you wish it would reopen.
Oh, Ryan's. Without a doubt, Ryan's.
Somebody said that earlier.
That's right.
Wow.
Oh, that was number 2.
Yeah.
Asa has lost sound. Ryan's need to be open again with that good rolls.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
The good old butter.
Wait a minute. Uh-oh. Kmart. The blue light special.
Oh, wow.
Boy, Josie being walking around the store. They see that light go blue. They taking off running. Woo. They trying to get there. I'm gonna make sure whatever that blue light is.
Sizzlers and Kessler.
Oh, Dez,
how about that?
It's a
there
Western.
You go, Dez. That's what I'm talking about.
It's a Western Sizzler in Oxford, Alabama. When I go home to Mississippi, I always turn and stop by there if I can. That Western Sizzler still got some good food. They hanging on to it though.
There you go, Cole. Look at this.
Not the Bankhead Drive-In. God, oh my goodness. Let me take my glasses off for that one. Oh. Bankhead Drive.
I look like we'll have Peter for Asa when you get back.
Yes. Oh, there's not right there.
Trying to wait on Asa to get back so I won't have to repeat my question, but I'm not sure if that's go pan out.
Eat that hamster.
All right, so let's go to question. All right, let's go to question number 3. All right, Coach, this right up your alley. Spell pneumonia.
Pneumonia. P-N.
Come on, spelling bee, champ.
Yeah, this one always threw me. Pneumonia. P-N. Dog. Coletta beat me to it. She beat me to it. She was on point.
I hope she wasn't Googling.
No, I wasn't ready. I was trying to get that.
I don't think she
one in the
Google.
middle.
She got God in her life.
She's in the middle. She got pneumonia.
Yeah, that was.
Somebody try to say N and then we messed up.
Yep.
And just forget about the Popey. Just don't even worry about it.
Yeah. There go Ace. He done jumped on something.
Yeah, I
else.
don't know what happened. I lost sound. My fault.
Yeah, your phone drinking again?
Nah. Just the sound went out. I don't know what happened. My apologies.
Hey, Coach, look at her comeback, Coach.
She on Profit Google.
I said she probably Googled it.
All right.
Look at Coach showing that Harvard High education. Or should I say Alabama State?
You went to Alabama State?
All right, so Aisha,
God.
you missed the last one was Zavat Cole did, yeah.
Okay. Hornet.
Asa, what was that question? Name a place that's no longer open that you wish will reopen. Coach said, Coach, what did you say? Ryan Steakhouse or Ryan's or all you can eat?
Yes, sir.
And Asa, what you say?
So back at home, we had this place called Duff's that was like Ryan Steakhouse or whatever, but it was all you had the carousel, and you could find it. It was on the coast, so it was down there in Charleston and Savannah, but it was called Duff's, Duffs, Duff's.
Okay,
but
so
it was
open back up.
Yeah, but it was like an all you could eat Western Sizzler or Ryan Steakhouse, one of those original ones.
Zavada, we played
All right,
y'all
Coach,
in
yeah,
football.
Yeah.
Yeah, you a sweat guy.
He's a
You my
baseball
dog.
player,
Now.
Coach.
He played baseball.
He-
Boy, you right up my alley. You a
Yeah,
sweat guy.
he's a left-handed pitcher.
What year? I know we ain't go the same year because I was there way back.
No,
Say something, Mason.
yeah,
Say something.
Coach went to Mississippi Valley.
I dare you. Say something.
I wasn't
Dare you
gonna-
to say something.
I wasn't gonna
Like,
say-
dare you to say something. Wait
I
till I see you,
wasn't-
and
I
I'm gonna
wasn't
slice
saying-
you through.
I
It's gonna be
wasn't
in my pocket. Don't worry about it.
All right, let me get through this last question. These last two. All right, here we go. Here go the money question of the other year.
I sit this one out.
You are granted with $500,000 right today.
Okay.
Next year at the same time, how much money would you have? If you had
$250.
$500,000 today. Okay, so you're a spender.
Yeah, I gotta do some things. I got bill collectors.
Asa, if you had $500,000 today, next year at the same time, how much money would you have?
425.
$425,000
Mm-hmm.
or
What is $75 for?
500,000. I would have 425,000. Same time next year.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so he had $2 million. You know how to
Yeah,
flip
you
it.
rolled it over.
Yeah.
Not a bad idea to invest.
Yeah.
I got stuff to pay. Yeah, by year 2, I'll be with Dez. I'll be jumping back up, but I gotta pay a few things off or get a few things set up.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, Miss Carletta, she gonna have to close her ears on this one. When the last time you had a I be damn moment? A moment where you thought something was going one way and all of a sudden it just, like, I'm gonna give you an example. I was on Amazon and saw a great deal one time, and I said, you know what? I'll wait the next Friday to get it. By the time that Thursday night came, it was unavailable. And you know what I said?
I'll be
damned. So when was your last I be damn moment?
November 20th, 2024.
Yeah, I think I know where you're going with that one. So we'll go lift you up in prayer. All right, there's your answer, Coach.
Wait a minute. When were you? Yeah, give me the years you were at Alabama State. What years were you at Alabama State?
80, 87, 88. From 86 to 88. 85 to 80. 85 to 89.
Oh, we probably played against each other, dog, because I was there at Mississippi Valley from 83 to 89.
Coach said he was from 83 to 89.
I was there from 85 to 87.
Oh, I can't believe Miss God answered this question earlier this month. Okay. Coach, when's the last time you had a I be damn moment?
2 days ago. When I woke up too early and thought it was a certain time, and it was like I thought it was like 5 or 6 o'clock, and it was just 2:30. I said, I beat.
Well, on YouTube, I got it to where we can say at least the small words. But on Facebook Live, I'm not sure. But YouTube, we good. With that being said, let me go ahead and get the music going. That means I got about 2 more questions left. All right, keep one, bench one, cut one. I got 3 of these.
All right.
It's gonna be real quick. The first one is who had the best vocals? Keep one, bench one, cut one. Babyface, El DeBarge, or Keith Sweat?
Babyface, bench, El DeBarge, Keith Sweat got to be cut. Because all he did was wiggle and said, what he said, same thing, and all he did was wiggle his hips. No, he Sweat on the bottom.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, keep Babyface, bench El DeBarge, and you got to cut Keith Sweat.
Same thing. Okay.
It's vocals. Now, you ask about songs, it'd be a totally different answer, but.
When we were playing, y'all, Willie Totten was talking trash to me because I was putting it on y'all. Oh yeah, y'all beat us one year, but I gotta go back. One year we beat the anti-lock brakes off y'all one year.
No, not the anti-lock break.
Yes, sir.
Here we go. Another keep one, bench one, cut one. This is gonna be off-brand pizza. Off-brand pizza places. You got Blaze Pizza, Mellow Mushroom, and Fellini's.
I have, and you'll be surprised. What's the first one?
All right, she with the crew on this one.
What's the first one?
Blaze Pizza.
Ain't that LeBron's change? Yeah.
I can tell you honestly, I haven't eaten none of them.
Keep Fellini's, bench Mellow Mushroom, cut Blaze.
Nope.
Okay.
I can't give an answer on any of them.
Cause we got to get you out some more. We not only got to go to the Big E's, we got to go to Mellow Mushroom now.
Gotta give him that Fellini salad.
Yeah. Cause everybody else goes.
I know, right?
We ain't wishing nobody down here. All right, let's see what Miss Lady say. I only know about mellow mushroom. All right, yeah, Blaze must not be in Alabama, and Fellini's must not be in Alabama.
Blaze is barely here.
Fellini's getting some love tonight, I see.
Yeah.
I'm going mellow mushroom. I'm keeping mellow mushroom, benching Fellini's, and I'm cutting Blaze. Even though Blaze was pretty decent though. I gotta give it up. All right, the last keep one, bench one, cut one. All right, this should be real short and to the point. iPhone, Android, laptop.
Oh shoot! Keep iPhone, bench laptop, and destroy Android. You can take that.
No wonder you're a UNC fan.
That's right. Take that Android and put it in a dimly lit trash can. There you go, sir. Get on in there.
Mm-hmm. All right, so what we got?
iPhone, laptop, iPhone, bench, laptop, cut Android.
CIA keep what? Keep an Android trash.
Yeah, coach.
What?
Yeah.
Shame on you. You're not thinking with a clear head.
The Android people said, "Who wants to go against God if you bite the apple?"
That blue mark, having that blue mark, that's what gonna go against it. I see that green bubble, I'm having problems.
That is.
I ain't had an Android.
He said I'm gonna get benched. Zavada back in 1984, before you got there, or somewhere around that time, we beat y'all 49-7. We wasn't playing around. That was the year.
That's in football or baseball.
No, not baseball. I meant talking about baseball. I forgot what we did. I remember we had fun at Alabama State, and I'm gonna say this real quick. When we played it at Alabama State, I still remember to this day this bird flying into this outside fan, and ending his career right there on the field. I mean, he flew. The next thing you know, we heard, and then the fellas were coming out. I said, God, dog. I like Alabama State campus, though. They had a good cafeteria. I know that.
Coach, he said that was before his time, though, Coach.
No, it wasn't. It was right around his time.
Right around his time?
Yeah, 85. Yeah.
You say y'all got a good cafeteria, though. All right, with that being said, that is it for the fun bag. That is it for the show. And I got to give a shout out to my two usual suspect, Coach and Ace, man. Appreciate it. I got Smitty coming on next week to talk about the training camp for the Falcons. Training camp start this Saturday. And they got some position battles that they got going on for the Atlanta Falcons. And we got to talk to Smitty about that. And we're going to get Smitty to take on how soon they forget football version next week as well. So shout out to all of the tenants. Shout out to all the people that's listening, all the tenants, all the new people who tune in, and everybody who continue to support Sports Roundtable. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel and also the Facebook channel. All right, you got it, Coach. What you got?
Shout out to H.O. I call him Ho from Bankhead. Shout out to Asa Brown from downtown. Shout out to everybody listening on the tenant line, Dez, Zavada, Carletta, and everybody else who's on YouTube who I can't see. Shout out to my boys from the Red and Rail Sports Show. It's not seen right now Monday on Saturdays because we are on hiatus. We'll be back by the time the football season get kicked off. We'll probably have a lot to talk about, so we won't go. We're gonna go about 3-4 hours that day, maybe. Who knows? But shout out to everybody.
All right, Ace, go ahead. What you got?
Hey man, always to you, Horace, HO. Appreciate it, man. Always have a good time. SRT family is always fun. Chopping it up with y'all. When I come in on a Wednesday, one time for DNA Sports Talk. My other half, Dawn. Check us out on Mondays, 7 to 9. Just go to DNA Sports Talk on all social media, and you can find our links to the show. Coach, don't cut me when I see you Saturday.
Oh, it's on, brother. You might well just be ready to smile. You walk through the door. It's going to be unnecessary violence.
Hey, once I hit Hancock up, I'm gonna text everybody and get y'all the time, so we'll be good.
Okay.
So we'll
right.
jump on it this Saturday. Anything change, I'll make sure I let you know.
All right.
Yes, sir. So Carletta say all love. She got 4 there for, I guess they're for me, Asa, Coach, and Hancock. So we love. It's all love right here.
We're gonna give it back.
Yes, sir. I guess all love. Yes, sir. All right, with that being said, this is your main man HO from Bay K, RIP Monza, RIP BC. For Coach Asa, Hancock, and everybody who tuned in for SRT, we'll holler at y'all next week. SRT, we out. Peace.
Peace.